Hey guys, Ron here. So I went to AutoZone and I just picked up some, I don't know if you want to call them like the rain visors that go around the windows. I guess that's what you call the things. So I was looking online the other day and I was looking at some WeatherTechs and some other different brands, some ones that, were cheap from Amazon, but then I looked at the reviews and they said the adhesive came off and the things, were junk. So I found ones at AutoZone. Online, basically it looked like the WeatherTechs were the same price as the ones that I could find online. So when I went there, to my surprise, they were more, and I think they compensated for the ones online. After shipping and handling, you'd get them for like $114 and change. Well, surprisingly enough, when I went to the AutoZone, they had them for $114 and change. So they weren't the $99 that I could have swore I seen online. So whatever, if they want to mess around with the prices, so be it. But they had some, I'm gonna spin the camera around here because I got them. And these guys here, ABSs, and basically the guy said that at AutoZone, and once again I'm just taking it for granted that somebody at the store knows what they're talking about, but it's not like a Walmart, so assuming these guys know a little bit more than the normal Walmart associates. So anyhow, these things here, he said he's had his last set for about 8 years, and he said besides some fading or whatever, and he said that's over time gradually, I guess, they don't stay perfect forever, but he said his stayed on like really good. Like he never had an issue with the adhesive staying on or the things peeling off. So he said later, more towards, I don't know, 3-4 years or whatever, he said he did start seeing some signs of fading, and he said now 8 years later, he said they're definitely faded, but he said they still work, they're still on there, they're not cracked. So I figured I'd give these a shot. If I don't like them within the first, I don't know, 90 days or something, he said you can bring them back. I don't know how that works. I don't even know how difficult it would be to get them off if I didn't like them, but I think I'm gonna like them. So later on, we're gonna show you quick install on these things because they're fairly easy to put on. You just gotta make sure you line them up right, get the adhesive on, and then really put some good pressure on them when you're mounting the things up to the frames. These are actually the outer ones. I was gonna go with the inner ones, but I heard that the inner ones kind of push against the windows and could actually long-term use give you window trouble because they constantly rub. I don't know if that's true or not. I do have window tint on the windows, and I don't know if I want that extra pressure on the window tint edges, but he didn't have the in-channel ones anyways. So he only had the ones that fit basically in the store. He only had the ones that fit on the outside. So to be honest, I really didn't care. I don't think the inner channel ones were like, a must-have for me. So I'll give these outer ones a shot. And within 90 days, if I don't like them, I'll try to get them off. And either that or a guy gets the doors. I'll just return the doors with the visors attached to them, and they can figure out how to get them off. But yeah, so hopefully you'll see what they look like. I just recently put some oversized tires on the truck, so I got some headlights, some halo headlights coming in probably at the end of the week. So I'm doing a little bit just to spruce it up some. I had it bone stock for a while, and I just didn't like the stance, and I want to start making some changes to it, so that's what I'm doing right now. So all right, stick around, you get to see the install, and hopefully you enjoy it. Later. Okay, so out of the package you can see this is the back side of it. You get the adhesive tape that runs all the way down, the 3M tape, and then this, the front side, that will actually be visible. These are the two that go over the quad cab in the back, and the same thing. They got the adhesive side on it. So there's nothing really, this doesn't come with any flashy pins or clips or anything. So once you get it pressed on, you better make sure you're in the right location. So this is going to take a little bit more skill, and I've never done this before, so you'll watch me actually put it on my Dodge Ram 2018 and see how it comes out. I don't have alcohol pads, but we do have maximum strength cleansing pads. So I'm going to try using this. To me, it would be the same thing. Removes grease and oil from your skin, so I'm assuming it would do it for the car. Alright, so I'm going to set this thing up facing the truck and kind of go from there. So, alright, see you in a bit. Okay, so first of all, I'm going to get the alcohol pads and we'll get going on getting this thing cleaned up. Stridex pads, yay! I'm gonna wipe this down. I gotta kind of hurry up too because we got like a storm coming, and I'm hoping I can do this before the rain gets here. Because that cloud is looking nasty behind me. So I'm gonna wipe down all the areas of concern. Down with a clean rag. Okay, I'm going to start with the front one and then do the back one. This will be the front one, and it's got the pointy kind of lifted edge here, and that's going to go kind of over the contour of the rear mirror here. So, only going to take a little bit off at a time, and I'm going to try to guide this with my finger. Guiding with my finger, and I'm just pressing it as I go. Rubbing that towel over it. Didn't seem like it was sticking very well here. I didn't know it was a separate piece. Plus I don't have fingernails. temperatures in the 90s right now. But with the weather coming, it's cooling down slightly. Silly me, because now that I moved some pieces around, it came with the alcohol wipes. Nice. Didn't bring these in. But so on this one here, I'm actually going to use Sprite X, not a Sprite X, one of these alcohol wipes. Right, this one here has a bunch of pieces of tape, so it's like the same thing. This one's a lot smaller, so it should be easier. Just gonna unadhesive or undo all the tape on this one. And I'm sure they have a temperature that you're not supposed to do this if it's so cold, because I would say that this tape is not going to stick if it's super cold out. So luckily it's hot right now, so I don't think I have to worry about the tape not sticking. Protector. Got this on good. So as you can see, this really is pretty easy to do. just hopefully it stays on. But I'll have to look to see if there's any curing time, but I believe this tape, once you press it on, should be instantly good. And I would have got the in-channel ones, but the store didn't carry them or didn't have them in stock, so I went with these guys. So we'll see what happens. It's them. So basically, you can see, here comes the rain. So I got one side on and the rain is coming. But, in the side view, you can kind of see how they stick out. Not too bad. Very easy. They look pretty good. I think I'm happy with them. And if they stay on, that will even be better. So, all right. I'm gonna have to let this rain die down before I do the other side, but it's gonna be the same thing. We'll see what happens when it's done. So I'm gonna pause it here.